John, we are not here to be your enemies. We want to help you, but to do so, we need your cooperation. We need you to be honest with us. So please, if you like, remember something that may help us.
Sir, please understand. I don't know anything. I'm really sorry. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've seen the crime scene, sir. Now we're just waiting for the FSL to begin their investigation. But I don't think it's required to call them because the department is willing to help us out. So I think we'll just proceed with that. Yeah, how's the situation going on over there? Hey, Alan. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we have more documents.
I used to have my coffee here.
Your coffee, man. I used to have my lunch here.
Guys, let's get that book.
Also.
Yeah. We are done with the crime scene investigation, so now we can start writing the inquest so that we can start the autopsy.
Let's have a look at 3 days. Yes, sir. This is our first look at Jennifer Nagas, a 25-year-old lady working in Ashwin Medical College, and she was found at the forensic medicine department as the office assistant at 8:45 a.m. today. And she has been working in this institute for past 5 years, and before that she was working as an agent in Madurai. Next one, this is our second victim, Mr. Sunil Kumar, a 30 years old male security worker at the Ashwin Medical College, was also found at the forensic medicine department by the same office assistant at about 8:50 a.m. And he completed his PhD in Bangalore, and he has been working in this college for past 5 years around the same time as the first victim.
There's also a rumor going on around workers that these two were engaged in a relationship. Dr. San, what did you think?
On 11th May 2023, at around 10:50 a.m., we did a crime scene investigation of a female body aged around 20 to 25 years at library room of forensic department at the Indicia Medical College. The body was lying in supine position with the left arm flexed overhead, left leg extended and right leg slightly flexed at the knee joint. There was a pool of blood around her head. A blood stain was found on the table present near to her body. A hammer was found above the flexed left arm with the blood stain on it. Hair was found at the corner of the table with the blood stains. When we considered rigor mortis, it was found that rigor mortis was feebly retained on the toes, which it means that girl has been dead for at least 24 hours. When we did the examination of the injury, there was lacerated wound 2 into 1 into 1.5 centimeter cube involving the back of the head on the right side, inner end 1 centimeter outer to the midline and 6 centimeter above the occiput. Scalp contusion 10 into 10 into 1 centimeter in cube involving both parieto-occipital region across the midline. Underlying bones, skull bone was intact. Durameter was tense. Thick subdural hematoma of size 5 into 3 into 2 centimeter cube seen on right parieto-occipital lobe with subdural hemorrhage involving all lobes. The chance of injury causing due to the hammer is very low, and there is more supporting evidence that indicating that injury was caused due to fall on the table since the underlying skull bone was intact. Gentle examination, there was no sign of recent section in nose. Final opinion as to cause of death, died due to head injury, battered injury consistent with the blunt force trauma to the head.
On 11th May 2023 at 10:45 am, we did a crime scene investigation of a male body aged around 30 to 35 years at the Indicia Forensic Museum at Indicia Medical College. Body was lying in supine position, both arms extended, head tilted towards the left side. wearing green full sleeve t shirt and black sweatpants with the right shoe lying beside his foot. He was found with slit wounds on both wrists with bloodstains below the arms. Rigor mortis was feebly retained in both the upper and lower limbs, which means that death occurred around 16 hours ago. Now, moving on to the antemortem injuries. Multiple contusions of sizes ranging from 0.1 into 0.1 into 0.1 centimeter cube to 1 into 1 into 0.2 centimeter cube on the inner mucosa of the lower lip across the midline with teeth impressions. Then we found multiple horizontal superficial incised wounds situated 0.3 centimeters apart on front of the right wrist. Then we found an incised wound 1.5 centimeter into 0.2 centimeters into 0.2 centimeters horizontal on front of the left wrist. Tendons underneath the wound and the superficial vessels were seen as cut. Finally, we found a contusion 3 into 2 into 1 centimeter cube on front of the neck across the midline, with the right end 8 centimeter below jaw margin, 1.5 centimeters out into the midline. The first, second, and third injuries suggest a smothering was involved. So the sixth injury suggests that a constrictive force was applied around the neck, but without any patterned abrasions.
So that means he was mugged and smothered by someone from the head.
Okay, then what about his cuts in the hand?
Yeah, I don't think this is relevant because after death, due to the lack of blood flow, any injury would cause minimal bleeding. So that, as we have seen on the crime scene, and those incisions on the wrist were post-mortem.
Final opinion is that the post-mortem examination findings are consistent with death due to smothering and constrictive force around the neck.
Almost about awareness. Awareness.
For the second murder, there is no one else we can place in the crime scene unless there is an alternate way to enter the department. Because the CCTV footage shows that only the victim is entering. You guys know any other way to enter the department?
No, there's only a single window.
So, what about the windows? Because I remember when I was taking photographs, there was some dirt on one of the walls near the windows. I'll just zoom in here. See, it's dirt over there.
So you say that there is a suspicion of something?
Yes, sir.
So you should have opened and checked it.
We all know that it was raining heavily last night. This photo was taken from the balcony, the wall on the balcony. What does it look like?
That's a handprint.
Exactly. And also, yeah, this is the railing, and you can see there's a mark over here. From what it looks like, what I think is something like a rope was tied and kept over there.
Hey, show me the museum photos of the weapon stand.
Yes, sir.
So can I have your attention here, specifically on those chains here and there? You know, I myself have arranged this shelf 5 years back, and not once has it fallen like this. You look at the situation of this chain here and chain there.
Yeah, that's probably how the killer had entered the department.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That can be the reason.
Guys, I just got off the call with CyberCell. Apparently, on the day of the crime, there was a 20-minute call from John's cell number to this man, Xavier. He's basically John's cousin. We looked into him, and he apparently had election duty on the day of the crime in Chitradurga. But when we tracked his phone, at night he was here in Derlagate. And he's actually a graduate in criminology. So I think he must have come here to tamper with the evidence. So basically, I think what happened is John might have killed the first person, but then the second person was probably killed by Xavier. But then everything is circumstances. We don't really have any solid evidence.
Why was the security doing up here so late?
Apparently, there's a WhatsApp group for security guards, and in that group, it was circulated. The news about the missing girl was circulated, and so he had a doubt whether or not she was locked inside the department. So he just went to check on her.
Guys, I was comparing more photos from past and present from the crime scene, and I think I just found something.
Hey John,
Jenny, morning.
சாப்பிட்டியா?
சாப்பிட்டேன். நீ சாப்பிட்டியா?
நான் சாப்பிட்டேன். பரவாயில்லையே, தமிழ் எல்லாம் பேசுறியே.
Thanks. Jenny, நான் சாப்பிட போறேன்.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் இரு. உன்கிட்ட கொஞ்சம் பேசணும். ஆமாம், ரொம்ப நாளாக உன்கிட்ட சொல்லணும்னு இருந்தேன், பட் டைம் கிடைக்கல, கேட்டுட்டு போயேன்.
கொஞ்சம் பிஸி. சாப்பிட வந்து பேசுறேன்.
கேள, உன்கிட்ட சொல்லணும்னு இருந்தேன், கேட்டுட்டு போ. ரொம்ப நாளாக சொல்லணும்னு இருக்கேன்.
ஜெனி கொஞ்சம் பிஸியா இருக்கு. சாப்பிட்டு வந்து
கேளு கேளு,
கைவிடு.
கேட்டுட்டு போயேன். கேளு.
ஜெனி போ. ஜெனி.
All right, listen to me. You're going to get through this, okay? But for that, you will have to do exactly what I say. I'll take care of the rest. First, find a way for me to get inside the department. It should be discreet. No one should be able to suspect a thing. And today, when your shift gets over, just leave as usual. Okay? I'll somehow reach tonight. And I'll get inside the department. And trust me, when I do that thing with the body, the police are going to go nuts. And no one will lay a finger on you.
You should have thought about the consequences before you decide to bring an army boyfriend into this. You both are getting locked up for a very long time.
Sir,